put them to
Second
bed.
goal. Hello everyone and welcome back to Dons TV. In joyous occasions after a 5-3 victory over Colchester United, with Lee Brown there in the background shouting off. We're joined by Jack Curry and Stuart Deakins. Yeah, Jack, what are your main takeaways?
Yeah, I mean, look, first half took us a little while to get going. We had, a couple good patches, a couple bad patches, but Gaffer sort of got us all in at half time, and he was like to us, look, you're gonna face this. They're gonna mix it up with what they do, and with all due respect, they did that. They tried to play, but I think second half we just completely closed them out and showed what we were about.
Yeah, because it was a real comeback in the second half. We were a different side when we came out. What was the sort of half-term team talk? Was it keep going, or was there a change?
Yeah. I mean, look, it was sort of keeping it the same, because first half I thought we had loads of chances. We were, getting Ali in, getting Josh in.
Yeah.
But second half they're just like, look, win your battles, and the rest will take care of itself, because we know how good we are when we get going. It just took us a little kick from the Gaffer and Skivo just to push us over, and then second half, we played our football.
And to be fair, it was like obviously we scored the first goal in the first 4 minutes, wasn't it? But we were just saying before we started that there was literally chances galore in that first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a basketball match in a way, wasn't it?
No, it was, yeah. I mean, look, you're going to get that in League Two, aren't you?
Yeah.
Especially with, sort of the way teams want to play. But I think once we sussed that out, I thought we had a good 15, as I was saying, sort of in the first half, and then we couldn't really, transfer it into goals, unfortunately. But second half, I thought we came out with a sort of arrogance and composure about us, and we did the business.
Absolutely, and I think when you looked at the first half, we were a little bit off them, but then second half, it was like against Ramsey, like a pack of dogs up front, just hacking at every single ball.
Yeah.
Was that sort of that key to how we play, sort of that high intensity, that high pressure?
Yeah, I mean, look, you've got people up top, the likes of Bugle, Davison and Ali, who are just going to run, until their legs fall off. So it was good that we sort of had, those two as a base to start off the press. We knew the press was working because it worked in the first half on occasions.
Yep.
But look, he said to us, Hunt, do what you're doing. We're fitter than most teams in this league, I like to think. So I think
think we've seen that this season, sort of outrunning teams quite comfortably.
Yep.
I mean, Jake Reeves and Amaya Little must have racked up about a marathon each game, the amount of sort of pitch they cover. So yeah, fantastic. And your shot there at the end.
Yeah,
What was that? We see naming lights.
I mean, look, you get a bit of confidence. I mean, sort of everyone in the team seems to have a little crack shot at the end. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look, that shows our confidence. It shows we're getting into good positions and we're getting into shooting opportunities. I think, as we said before, we had something like 31 shots, which is a stark contrast. Stark contrast to the other night. Yeah.
And sharing the goals around as well. Obviously, Josh Joseph got another couple. Joe Lewis.
Yeah.
So we're sharing the goals. If you look at the goals, we're actually sharing the goals. It's not all relying on Ali. You know, that sort of side of it. Is that really important?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, look, a couple of them came from set pieces. We worked on, just attacking it, being if your head comes off, you know what I mean. But just attack the ball, with an intent to win it, and I think that's exactly what we did. And yeah, look, Davo popped up with a few goals which he thoroughly deserved because he works his heart out every single game.
It was good to see him getting the start and really showing that what he can do up top. I think today was a perfect game for him, really. Him and Ali playing together in that front two seems to just be relentless for back lines. Yeah. And it was nice to see him get a goal, which we were actually, funnily enough, watching on the pre-match show, where he took it on inside his foot and then levelled it in the back of the net, and it was like almost a carbon copy, sort of in the finish. Obviously, the ball from who was the ball from, actually?
Lumi. So he got 2 goals and an assist.
And it feels with Josh, Josh tends to get goals in bunches, doesn't he? In terms of he goes through spells, isn't it? He's very much I won't say a confidence player, but to be fair, his second goal tonight, what a touch. Yeah, touch and finish.
Look, you can count, loads of times he did that last season, and when he gets the shirt, when he, gets on the pitch, he produces, and he's always shown that, even in sort of like the Papa John's game or, etc., EFL Trophy, he gets goals. So it's just getting the ball to him, which is all of our jobs, and they'll do the rest.
And notice over the last probably last month or so, you've been getting through forward quite a lot more. Is that something you're trying to add to your game? Because when you get forward, you're dangerous going forward in that way.
No, for sure. I mean, look, sort of initially they want us to defend, as well as we have. We want to keep clean sheets, and I think we've done that really well to a point this season.
Yep.
But I think for me individually, is something that I've sort of definitely tried to improve upon, and me getting forward, creating some chances, it's all part of it.
So was that a really important reaction from Boxing Day? Yeah. We were saying pre-match that we only lost back-to-back games with Morecambe and Accrington, so we normally bounce back really well.
Yeah.
Was that really the sort of message, quick turnaround and bounce back?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, this is our 3rd game in a week, do you know what I mean? So we're getting battered with the fixtures, but no, the good thing is, look, you can quickly forget the previous result, and I think that was massively important to what we did tonight, and I think we implied that in a really, really good way. I mean, look, there were sort of a few times where we got undone occasionally when they broke through, but overall we're defending really well, and going forward we're getting chances and we're getting goals now. It's brilliant.
They're a team with quite a strong front line as well for the sort of the relative position in the table. They're quite strong players. How did you enjoy your battle against February, their right wing?
Fast winger.
He was rapid. He was obviously something that I've not really come up against this season. I didn't realise, how good he was on his left foot. But no, I think, look, when you suss them out for a half or so, you can get the better of them, and you know what they're going to do. So second half, I don't think he touched the ball once, and. It's a good little battle. It's good. I enjoy them. I cherish them. I love them.
So what was recovery look now? So we got 3-day rest now until we go to Forest Green. What's recovery look like for the team?
Yeah, so I think the main thing is just making sure we rest, and we do bits and bobs in terms of like our positioning, etc. But I think the main part now is management, player management. Obviously we've got players that are coming off the back of playing sort of every single fixture. Do you know what I mean? So I think the main thing is. To make sure we have balance, make sure we're, fully ready for whatever comes. And look, we have a bench now that can play. I mean, we've seen that against obviously Pompey the other week.
Yes.
We've got a whole sort of bench on the side that are able to do a job just as well as we are. So I think that's what's a massive change from this year for sure.
And let's not forget, you've played nearly every game over the Christmas period. How are you feeling?
Yeah,
I know you're still young, but how are you feeling? That's quite intense, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. But like, you cherish these moments.
No, looking over to JJ and going, can I get a break?
No, exactly. But I mean, look, at my age, you kind of take what you get. I love playing.
Yeah.
JJ's given me the trust, so I think it's really important for me to kind of, give that back to him, and just ensure that I'll do the business defensively, and obviously more now attacking.
Yeah.
Attacking wise, and I think, it's just a matter of keeping fit, keeping keeping myself in a good enough shape to see myself through, and hopefully I can play sort of every game this season.
Well, talking of playing a lot of games, obviously we've been our sort of show today has been looking back at 2023.
Yeah.
You're one of the players that have been here all of the calendar year. Have you found it yourself? What sort of personal challenges have you been on, and sort of getting yourself as our first team left back?
Yeah, I mean, look, last season, sort of my breakthrough season, you're gonna come across challenges, and I think last year I pretty much experienced everything you can really. But no, I think what's really important now is that we've put it behind us, and we're in a position now where everyone's sort of got their minds on the target. We know exactly what we're going to do, and we're a very, very competitive team. And I think personally, I've developed a lot in terms of positioning and getting forward, as you said. But there's always more to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're never a finished article until you are. So yeah, I was just keeping my head down, working hard, and hopefully we can get more results.
It's interesting saying, because credit to you, because obviously that was your breakthrough season, but it feels like you've been here politely forever.
Yeah.
It does feel like you made that position very much your own on that. So
No,
yeah, it's
appreciate
really
that.
interesting. Isn't it? Cool. Well, look, rest up.
Yeah, just one question, sort of looking at your development as well. How important is that figure of Lee Brown being in the dressing room? Sort of, no,
Out
just
there.
sort of as out there shouting up at you, but
Still running.
also as a mentor, sort of as someone who's played league football
Yeah.
for, well, he's 33, I think. Played football for probably 10, 15 years.
Yeah, exactly.
How good is that to learn from him?
No, definitely. I mean, look, behind the changing room, he proper gives it to me. But that's all part of the sort of competitive nature that we have. It's all sort of light-hearted. He knows what I could do better because he's been there, he's done that, he's been in my position. Yeah. So it's been a very massive learning point for me. Same with obviously all the other senior boys as well. So we've got a very good sort of foundation and experience and a mixture of youth.
Brilliant. Well done.
Fantastic. There we
Brilliant.
go, well
I
done.
really appreciate it.
Rest up.
Take care, guys.
Rest up. We'll let you go.
Enjoy.
We'll let you go.
Enjoy.
We'll let you go in the
Nice
warm
one. Yeah.
side of it. Thank you. Take care. See you soon.
guys. See you later.
We're just going to get. Oh, look at that good transition.
Catch you later.
We're going to get Rob in. Take care. Great for Jack to come up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bless him. When I said to him he was upstairs, well, to be fair, Trev got him a coat.
It was in sliders and shorts, so it was,
Interesting, because when we were talking, I was saying, Rob, when we were talking, and I was saying about resting up, it then suddenly occurred to me, he hasn't had a break.
No.
Literally.
No.
And he looks as fresh as anything, which was what I was saying to him in terms of.
It doesn't look like he needs a break. It looks like he could play another 90 minutes straight after.
Yeah, it only suddenly occurred to me when I was saying, rest up. Well, he needs to rest up, doesn't he? That's
Early night tonight.
what a goal feast. 31.
And it could have been so many more goals as well. Obviously 5-3, but I think there's everyone there had a chance. I mean, Joe Lewis getting 2 goals and an assist.
Yeah, how does your centre half pop up on the back stick from a rebound on a
On a free kick. Yeah.
But do you know what was really interesting tonight was when Ali was through and he tried to set up Josh Davis.
Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought they showed sort of team cohesion as well.
I was frustrated at the time, but then when you reflect,
No, I think it's great. It shows that they've got respect for each other.
Yeah.
They both want each other to sort of succeed as much as the other does, and that's always really, really good. I felt sorry for Josh. I think he deserves a hat-trick today.
that second goal,
Sublime, wasn't it?
the touch.
Yeah.
The touch was brilliant. Do you know what I mean? But he does score. He scores goals in batches.
Kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you guys remember the goal against Harrogate when we scored in the last kick of the game. He brought it out the sky then, took on his left foot facing the other way, brought it out the sky then.
Yeah, literally ball over the top, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think Ali's trying to set up Josh for the third. I think, how many times have we tried to set up Ali for the hat-trick this season? So I think, they've got that mutual respect, haven't they, the strikers?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a strikers union. We talk about goalkeepers union, maybe there's a strikers union here at AFC Wimbledon.
To be fair, Ali was going to get a goal eventually if you keep giving him that many chances. Let's be fair, he had a few chances tonight, didn't he?
He could have had 3 or 4 at half time. I think he'll be disappointed with himself.
Yeah, no,
today
absolutely.
For he hasn't,
he was 2 on goal so many times as well, wasn't he?
Added to his tally. Yeah, definitely.
But I just think it shows his quality. When he's not scoring, he's still creating chances. He's still up and around the box.
Yeah.
Even in the sort of the last half an hour, he drifted out to sort of right wing and was still causing chaos. I think shows you just the quality he's got. And then letting sort of Josh Nerfel getting ahead. Josh Davis and Harry Pell was sort of having a little bit of a cameo there at the end with a few fancy flicks and long range passes. Yeah.
I think as well with Josh Davison scoring 2 today, it goes to show the threat Ali brings to the table because they doubled up on him today. And how many times last season did we say Josh Davison was a lone striker? Sometimes he struggled a bit battling against big centre halves. But Ali, everyone knows the threat Ali is, and then therefore, Josh sneaks in with a couple of goals today. And I think this system, this 4-3-1-2, suits Josh more.
As soon as they set up, you can see the way it was.
I think it suits Josh Davison more in this system. To
play along someone who's also fast, rather than him having to be the target man. He won the header, but his best attribute is his pace.
Yeah, but he's got the best of both. He's got somebody with pace running in behind an alley, and then you've got the target man in Bugel.
I'm glad you mentioned Bugel, because he's so underrated in this team. Like the hard work he puts in. I mean, he had a little battle today with someone as well, where he ended up on the floor.
He always does, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he just his footballing ability is just fantastic. Like, you see him, he picks the ball up in the middle of the pitch. Sometimes does a little skill, bets past his man, plays a pass, wins the ball in the air, and he works so hard. And I don't think he gets the plaudits because he doesn't get the goals, but he sets up the attack so well. And I think he's been a real credit for us, and he's so key to how we play.
There was loads of good performances. I think obviously Josh Davison got man of the match. I personally thought Armani Little was brilliant today.
Yeah.
Because the way we set up today was very much Jake Reeves sitting, and then Armani Little and Lemonade playing very narrow. The amount of work he had to get through.
Well, he's had to do it all season.
Armani's
not had a rest.
He's very good.
He's another one that's not had a rest. He's played pretty much every minute this season. And I said to Jack, like, both those lads run marathons during games because they cover so much
numbers
pitch.
Must be interesting.
And the thing is, like, you think we put them up against midfield threes, midfield fours, and those two cover it on their own. I think that just shows just how good they've been this season for us.
Yeah.
And how important they are for those midfield too. You know, when we early on in the season when they both got injured. You know how we get to struggle a little bit. And I think Armani just really is sort of integral to the way we play through the middle. And
what a great way to finish the year, though, wasn't it?
To
be fair, that was a great game of football to watch.
I was going to bring on to that. You know, we've obviously been reviewing the year of 2023. This time last year, we scraped past Colchester in a 2-1 away win. 90th minute, and we made quite hard work of it. Today, you know, I think 5-3 flatters Colchester. We finished the year in the playoffs, you know, and I think it goes to show how far we've come this year. You know, like I said, we really could have scored double figures today, if I'm honest with you. I think the goals we conceded were soft, and you know, I think JJ will be a bit disappointed by that. But what a way to end the year, playoffs. You know, putting 5 past Colchester, another win at home, and this isn't the first time. Like, we haven't scored 4 or 5 goals.
Plough Lane's a place to be for goals, isn't it?
Yeah,
it really is. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know how many times you scored 4 goals this season. Quite a bit.
And your thing is, you look now back to previous seasons, and we haven't done that often. You know, we get 1 goal, maybe defend, rather than sort of see out a win, rather than think, actually, no, let's go and get more. Yep. We were 4-2 up. Ali, Josh, Omar, Josh Nerfield, all running in through, trying to get more and more goals, and that's what you want to see as a fan. You want the players to play. Yep. The players coming over to the south stand, you know, when they celebrate and stuff, and that's exactly what fans want. Yep. I mean, it's what I want out of a fan, so I'm assuming that's probably similar for everyone else.
I agree, and Jack probably hit it nail on the head. Like, we were still working really hard in that final 5-10 minutes. It looked like Colchester were done. They were tired.
Yeah,
you could tell that. You know, finishing that well late in games, but obviously we've got another game at Forest Green, and then we lose Ali for
for Ipswich.
So look at that, we've got Josh Davison coming into form.
I was going to say, it's a good time for him to come into form, isn't it? To get the goals and get the minutes underneath his belt. And, you know, Ali's last game with us before he goes into extra duty is Forest Green, so hopefully we can sign off with a win, and a Ali goal would be nice. No pressure on him.
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, no pressure, of course.
No, I think he'll be looking to sort of leave with a few goals and try and keep himself up in that competition for Golden Boot this season in League 2. I think he's slowly making his way up now. Towards
have a month
the
off
top.
And still do it, I think.
I mean, Macaulay Langstaff did score 4 today, so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's in other results, which Notts County won 5-0 against an opposition team, Morecambe. There we go. Against Morecambe, so he'll be looking to get up there, and he's got a few assists as well, so he'll be up there for just sort of general contributions to goals. And
it's another goal and assist today.
Yeah, but like you mentioned earlier, we're sharing the goals around. I mean, Joe Lewis getting 2, Ali getting 2, and then you look at Ali getting 2, should have got 2. Josh Davison getting 2, Ali getting 1.
Josh Davison should have had a hat-trick, I can't believe. When that ball bounced to him from the keeper, I don't know how it didn't go in.
No, there was about 2. I think there was 2 defenders on the line that sort of.
There were so many chances. Very difficult to reflect on all of them.
They actually had 31 shots, 14 of them on target is remarkable.
Let's not forget Colchester got a man sent off as well.
Yeah. Fair play to the ref, actually. You know, for the first time in a long while, I've seen someone booked for dissent and then sent off.
Was that what it was? Two bookings in one?
No. He got booked for the instant white, which Josh Davison got booked for as well, which was bizarre. But he sort of seemed to be gesturing to the ref quite a lot for a penalty that didn't seem to be one. And the ref just turned around and went, see you later. Which is always good to see. I mean, I thought he was actually all right today. I think we've had, in recent times, there's been some
Yeah.
Not great performances, but I think today, you can't really complain too much.
Hey, look, he had a game that was really, to be fair, comfortable. It was basketball end to end, wasn't it?
Yep.
Like,
Probably more running than cards.
I really enjoyed watching the game. I thought it was a great game to watch. Of course, I know we won the game. We come out of it, the winners out of an 8-goal game, but that game must be.
I had
something.
a couple of guests with me today, and they were already asking what games they're looking at the fixtures.
When we got Colchester again.
Well, they want to come. They want to come Ipswich. They want to go Bradford away now. Do you know what I mean? It's funny what a
Bradford
win.
are 11th actually. I thought they'd be nearer the top of the table.
Yeah, this transfer window would be really interesting because a lot can change in January in terms of the big.
Silly season when it comes to transfers.
Yeah, the big clubs up obviously
well,
above us.
I saw a tweet going around that apparently Lawrence Shankland, who's the top scorer in the Scottish Prem, is apparently going to Wrexham, which would be bizarre if it does happen. Or apparently Paul Mullin off to Saudi was another one I saw. And Isaac Alafe to Union Berlin, which was another one, which was, there you go.
Yeah,
Can't say any of these are true, but they're what I read on my Twitter feeds.
we got big teams in league, Stockport, Wrexham, not
a lot of money.
Spend the money.
Yeah.
So, we put ourselves in a really good position. I'm sure we do some smart business.
I was surprised
in the
to see
window.
Stockport sign a left back from the MOS on loan.
Ethan Bristol's a good player. He's played was at Reading before.
Yeah,
good
but
player.
getting players from the MOS on loan, that's quite unheard of in League Two.
It's like a January sales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you
To
know
be
what I
fair, just on that point, I think he probably might be looking to come home because he's English lad. So,
Okay.
but just shows how.
mean? And their
big these teams
season's
are.
finished now, isn't it? From memory.
Yeah, because
So-
they run February. to
Everyone
November,
plays
all
differently,
that,
don't they? Do you know what I mean? So.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, transfer waffle aside, I
Yes.
think we'll sign off for this evening. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you very much, Stu, and
No
also
problem.
thank you to Jack Curry if he's still in the building.
Yeah. The others have gone in now for the evening.
We will see you next Ipswich when we come back in the new year for some FA Cup at Plough Lane. We'll see you then. Thank you.